I want a church that we're not embarrassed to come to. I want a church where the people who go there are committed to things like biblical truth, emotional health, and intellectual honesty. I want a church where the leaders are the same off stage as they are on stage, who are not living a secret life of sin. It would be nice that we go to a church with leaders who don't say one thing but then live in a different way, where humility is the thing that they're striving for, not prominence. I want a church where we welcome the questioning and the curious, where we're actually encouraged into our curiosity, where there's no such thing as hard questions because actually nothing's off limits. I want a church where our congregation reflects heaven's demographics, where all ages are represented. We have this multi-generational church where we've got kids and we've got parents and grandparents and great-grandparents, and we can glean from the energy of the youth and the wisdom of the elderly, where we are ethnically diverse and our congregation is filled with people with different backgrounds and ethnicities and cultures, where they're seen and they're heard and they're valued, and we shared stories about that. I want a church where the Holy Spirit is free to move in signs, wonders, and miracles to glorify Jesus. I want a church with times of worship that are so rich, we can't wait to get to church to be in the presence of God. I want a church where nobody feels like they have to leave themselves in order to fit in, where they don't have to vote in a certain way in order to feel like they have a voice, where loneliness is eradicated and belonging is built on something other than sameness. I want a church where there's safety for those who are marginalized by society, where compassion is shown to those who are weak. I want a church that values beauty, where our physical space speaks to those who come to Goodley as much as the message they heard preached. And more than anything, we want a church that helps people become everything God created them to be.